start a new project. We're going to remove all this interior out of this thing. I need it out of there. Anything that's going to catch fire needs to be removed. What do you think? You're going to start this project? Big project. Huh? Are you up for it? Yeah? Well, I think so too. Oh yeah. Look at that. What do you think of that? I don't know why that's in there. Seatbelt. Oh. Yep. Mouse living in here somewhere. I'm not sure if we'll use that or not. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, so we spent a lot of the day the other day getting all the interior out of here. We might have to get some more out of here, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see when we get to that, but we can get started on what we want to do. So what I did is I took my level, and I have a laser level. I set it on this lip right here, and I ran a line all the way up. And that's where I'm going. I plan on cutting this thing out. I'm going to take the whole back of this Suburban from the back door back. I'm going to take and remove it. That's what we're doing. I think I've got it to where I can start doing my cuts and start getting this back half off, and then we'll go from there. So now, what I plan on doing is taking the back of this cab, cutting it like I did that one, and then mounting it to the back of that. So that's where we're at right now. So I'm cutting it a little bit big, like up here in areas, so that I can cut it down. I'd rather have it too big than not big enough, because I want it to mate up to that pretty good. So I got it marked here. I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to pull that. There's a bunch of tack welds in here where the skin, the outer skin, is tack welded to this. The inner structures, I left the inner structure on that one. So I don't need the inner structure on this one. I just need the skin. So I'm going to cut it right there, and then I'll peel the back of that skin off of there, so that I can. Then I'll peel the back of the skin. I left a little bit of skin on that one, and I'll peel that off, and then I'll put this back in there, and I'll just tack weld it just like factory. I cut it long. It's probably going to come in right in here somewhere. Up there. I'm going to have to trim that. This bow, this upper bow right here, it's too high. If you notice that front one up there, how shallow it is, and then it has a rise in it. Well, obviously this cab doesn't have a rise in it because it didn't have the cargo on it. So those bows, I'm going to have to probably at least shorten this one, cut a section out of this, and then see the back of that. I'll go over there and show you. Or I could probably, I guess, take that bow back here. Probably take that bow. But I've got to see how it ends right here, and then it comes way down. This is a lot higher. I don't know if you can see that line. I don't particularly like that line on there, so I might be trying to lower this, just this section, flatten it out so it has a nice even roll, and it just has these. But so I'm probably gonna have to cut this here, at least this much of it right here, so that I can put this back up there so I can end those ribs.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, oh. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting. And I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? What you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I'm going to, this has to be sucked back a little bit. It's too far forward right now. But I'm going to suck it back and get the body lines and the door gaps right. And then I'll probably use some self-tappers in here and suck it up and get it into place. And then I'm going to plug weld all of these right here and smooth it all out so it looks factory. Then I'll take some seam seal and finish it off with some seam seal. But she's on there. I'll give you a look at the inside. So if you can look at the inside there. Here's the bottom lip that I was talking about. Right here. This is off of that cab, obviously. And then this is the Suburban. Obviously, I'm going to have to get this into place and then suck it down to here. I'll probably do the same thing and use self-tappers. Screw her down. And then I will spot weld it along the top. And then I'll come in and I'll cut that edge off and make it nice and smooth. And I'll weld along the seam there. But if you look at the other side where that comes together, that and this here, they fit pretty good. Obviously I got to fix some work right here. That's some previous damage, but in these pockets here I'll probably cap it off right here. Probably cap it off right in here somewhere with some sheet metal, just so there's not sharp edges and it kind of rolls smooth and it seals all up. That's where we're at. Alright guys, I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I'm just cleaning this edge up right here with a wire wheel. Just this 1/2 inch lip. I'm cleaning all the old seam sealer off of it. Getting it all the way down to metal so that I can plug weld all this and get everything aligned.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, oh. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting. And I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh.
This is what I got so far, guys. I've got this here. I went ahead and put this sheet metal over the top of this to fill in some voids that are in the inside there. I'm still going to cap off that area there, but we're going to work on this for now. I got to get some more screws in it along the bottom here, and then I will start plug welding it in and get that secure and all done.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time.
Lower section's complete, tied in. I'm going to start working on these upper sections, try to get those tied in, but I got parent-teacher conferences tonight. After work tomorrow, I'll try to finish the whole inside so that Saturday morning I can start working on the roof section up there. Wasn't able to get as far as I wanted to Friday. I got home from work and my daughters, they were in the house. Both my daughters were in the house trying to get a fish tank, a 75-gallon fish tank out of the house. My oldest daughter, she had ankle surgery about a month ago, and she's in a boot right now. So she's running around with this little scooter, off-road scooter, trying to get a fish tank out of the house. So I wound up helping them for a little bit. Then after that, I lost motivation. So, but I did do a little bit, and I'll show you. I'll bring you in here and show you. So I was able to straighten that line up, and then I was able to weld that side up. It's not all the way up to the top right there, but I'm going to finish that up here.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
Alright guys, so I got to get these mounted in here. They're for the shoulder strap for your seatbelt. This hole right here. This is the one that came out of the regular cab, and this is the one the Suburban had in there. It's just a nut that's welded to a piece of plate, and it was attached to the body. I'm gonna put these ones in. I think they're a little more sturdier, but I've got to get them up in here behind this so that I have a place for the lap belts to go. Now what I'm trying to figure out is how to finish this off. I think I can run it straight like this. You tie it in like that and just straighten it out. Or I can follow this curve. I'm not sure I want to do it yet. I think I want to follow this curve. So gotta figure out how much. Nine inches. So we'll go 10 just on the safe side. By 15, 14. Let's go up to there. I'm gonna cut a piece of sheet metal off the side of the back of the Suburban. I'm gonna go 16 high by 10 wide. I think I'm just gonna follow this curve right here to block this off.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that.
All right, I got to get the rest of the interior out of this thing. Then we can start working on the roof.
Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night? Yeah, make all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
Alright, so what I did, put this mark here, that mark in the center, and one on the other side, and that way I can get it back to exactly where it was at.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast.
Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it right there. I've got the roof dry fitted on there. I've got it shaped pretty close to the way I want it. I've just got to do a lot of welding. I'm not going to bore you guys with the welding on that. It takes a lot of time. It's hard to film by myself and talk and interact. So when I come back on the next video, you guys want to see the weld job, I'll show you guys the roof completely finished. And then we'll be working on the back end of this. I will be stretching it like I was saying and putting that other bed on here. I got the roof done. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I lowered the roof a couple inches. Got it all tied in. So now what I have to do is I've got to remove this cab so that I can get to the frame. So I've got the back of the cab marked here on the frame, so I know where the back of the cab's going to sit. But I've got to cut the frame down here. If you can see how it comes down and then it levels out. So just before that cab mount, right in that flat area is where I'm going to have to cut this so that I can extend it and add that other frame to it. But in order to do that, obviously I've got to remove this cab. And why I do that, two reasons. The number one reason is I've got to remove it so that I can cut that frame and extend it. And the other reason is just going to be a lot easier to pull the motor and transmission and stuff out of it and do the exhaust and all that. I have another motor. This one's tired. It smokes. The transmission reverse, it slips a little bit in reverse. So I'm going to just put a different motor and transmission in it. But I have to pull all the cab mounts. I've got to disconnect the steering. I've got to disconnect all the wiring off the motor. I've got to disconnect the brake lines. I got to disconnect the radiator hoses. I've got to pull everything from the cab that is mounted or connected to something that is on the frame. I've got to disconnect that. Got to remove the front bumper because I won't be able to get the cab off with because of that, without the bumper being off. So that's where we're at. I got the cab off the other day, and I pulled the other frame out here, and I pulled some measurements, figured out where I need to cut it. I got a mark. Now I've got to strip all the stuff off of the frame so that I can cut it. I'm going to take the back of that frame and I'm going to attach it to the front of this frame. soda. Alright, so I got both frames cut, as you can see right there, and then this is the mock-up for it. This is what I got. I've got to square everything up, make sure everything's still good, and then we weld her up. Alright, so what I've done here is I've cut some plates out, which I'm going to use for plating the frame, the inside of the frame. So look, right here, so these are going to go in here. I've got to trim them up, Got to trim them up, but they're going to go in there. I'm going to weld them in. That's going to plate this frame just to give it that added support. And then I might even box the frame too. I'm not.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?